Welcome to today's news. From wherever you're listening from, I greet you, and please stay tuned as I read today's news. Headlines: Biafra agitations will not end with Igbo's president in 2023. Former deputy leaders of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Uche Menfor, says the agitations for a Republic of Biafra will not end even if an Igbo man becomes president of Nigeria in 2023. Mefo, who has been in a running battle with the hierarchy of IPOB and his former boss Nnamdi Kanu since he was removed from the position, said in a statement on Monday that the clamor for a president from the southeast region in 2023 has nothing to do with Biafra agitations and will not stop the demands for a public. In the statement he posted on his Facebook page, Memphis said an Igbo president will even do more to intensify their agitations for the restorations for Biafra. Memphis titled the statement, "Will the Nigeria president of Igbo Biafra attractions stop Biafra agitations?" which read, "This is very unlikely. An Igbo president of Nigeria will even intensify the agitations for the restorations of Biafra. Biafra must concentrate on the Biafra territorial politics, with a view of controlling the political space in Biafra land. It will also mean an arbitrary of systematic human rights violation against a group that qualifies as a people of people or peoples and ultimately and denial of internal self-determination against such group by a state in this case Nigeria. When that happened, when that happens, and to such an extent that the territorial integrity of such state in the case Nigeria is called to question, that state loses claim to the sovereignty because she has failed to adequately represent our home population in the governance of our affairs. No doubt, there are consequences, but if crafted and guided and guided strategically, the group is are likely to succeed with recognition of the numbers of the members of the international community. If the Igbo, either alone or in collaboration with other decide to seek for the separate country by expressing their right to self-determination through the lens for remedial sections, they are strongly and likely going to be justified subject to external recognition. In summary, I believe that the Nigeria has since reached the trees holds to such an extent that the indigenous people of any ethnic group with the Nigerian states can seek remedial secessions on account of monumental human rights violations and extreme oppression against them by the Fulani controlled Nigeria state government. Nigeria is indeed an ideal candidate ripe for and should be subjected to remedial secessions by the component units. This is what the Biafra agitators must continue to focus on the consolidates. My dear listener, we've come to the end of today's news. The headline says Biafra agitations will not end with Igbo president in 2023. I have a man here, which is, what's he called? His name, the former deputy leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra IPOP, which was Uche Menfor, says the agitation of the Republic of Biafra will not even end, even if Igbo man become the president of Nigeria in 2023. This man was trying to tell us that even though the president of 2023 later was an Igbo man, that what's it called? The indigenous people of Biafra, the agitation says the agitations of the republic will not even end. Why? I think this man was the deputy leader of the IPOB member, and it was later removed. Uh, and Nnamdi Kanu was his boss then. But I think there's a conflict between them. That's why he's saying this. But before I go, I would like us to take one statement here, which says it will also means an arbitrary of systematic human rights violations against a group that qualifies as a people or peoples, and ultimately the denial of internal self-determination against such group by state, in the case Nigeria. Well, there's a news whereby I read yesterday who was talking about the leaders of the Hebrews, the traditional rulers who went to the Aso Rock, for the visitations on the matters of Mazin Namde Kanu, which and this man talks about is that the people, these Igbo people, these Igbo leaders going for the on behalf of Nnamdi Kanu to to negotiate with our president, incumbent president, Mr. Muhammadu Buhari. That's they are the one who are they are the one who even contributes to his detention in DSS custody. Well, in this country we don't know who is doing who, but and there's a statement here also I would like us to see, which says, in summary, I believe that the Nigeria has since reached the threshold of such an extent that that any indigenous people of any ethnic origin within the Nigeria states can seek remedial secessions on account of monumental human rights violations, and extreme oppressions operations against them by the Fulani-controlled Nigeria state government. Nigeria is indeed an ideal candidate ripe for and should be subjected to remedial secessions by the component units. This is what the Biafra agitations must continue to focus on the consolidate. This is very unlikely. I won't lie to you. An Igbo president of Nigeria will even intensify the agitations for the restorations of Buhari. Well, if that is so, my dear listener, we've come to the end of today's news. I would like us to please show us your reactions in the comment sections, and please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And let's see what is your view. Your view is all about today's news. So I'll be back. Let me tell you one more thing before I go. Please do not forget to turn up your notification alarm box so you can get notified anytime we down to your platform. Thank you for listening to us. Till I'll be back. Please stay tuned. We love you.